The Magical Glow, the tale of the discoveries in the kingdom of science. Once upon a time, in a land filled with wonders and mysteries, there was a magical kingdom called Science. This kingdom was unlike any other, for it was home to brilliant minds and endless curiosity. In this enchanting place lived a young and clever maiden named Marie. She had bright, inquisitive eyes that sparkled with the thirst for knowledge. Marie was known far and wide for her love of exploring the unknown. One sunny morning, Marie woke up with an idea. She had heard whispers of mysterious stones that glowed in the dark. These stones were said to hold secrets that no one had yet uncovered. Determined to discover the truth, Marie set off on a grand adventure with her husband Pierre, who was equally enchanted by the wonders of their world. "Pierre," Marie said excitedly, "do you believe the tales of the glowing stones? I think we should find them and uncover their secrets." Pierre, with a twinkle in his eye, replied, "Of course, my dear Marie. Let's embark on this quest together and see where it leads us." And so, Marie and Pierre traveled through forests, crossed rivers, and climbed mountains in search of the legendary stones. After many days and nights, they arrived at a dense forest where the air shimmered with an otherworldly light. "Look, Pierre, do you see that glow?" Marie exclaimed, pointing towards a cluster of rocks emitting a soft, magical light. Pierre nodded. "Yes, I see it. These must be the stones we've been searching for. Let's collect some and bring them back to our laboratory." Carefully, they gathered the glowing stones and carried them back to their castle laboratory. They worked day and night, studying the stones, measuring their glow, and recording their observations. One evening, as the moonlight bathed their laboratory in a silvery hue, Marie made an astonishing discovery. "Pierre, look at this," she exclaimed, holding up a piece of paper that had been placed near the stones. "The paper is glowing too. These stones are emitting something powerful, something we've never seen before." Pierre's eyes widened in amazement. "It's like magic, Marie. We must find out what this power is." As they continued their experiments, they realized that the mysterious glow was coming from tiny particles that the stones were releasing. These particles were so small that they couldn't be seen with the naked eye, but they were incredibly powerful. Marie and Pierre decided to name this magical force radioactivity. One afternoon, while they were deep in their research, a gentle knock echoed through their laboratory. It was their friend and fellow explorer, Henri. "Marie, Pierre, I heard about your incredible discovery and came to see it for myself," Henri said, his eyes filled with curiosity. Marie smiled warmly. "Henri, we have indeed found something extraordinary. Come, let us show you." They led Henri to a dark room where the glowing stones were kept. Henry's face lit up with wonder as he saw the soft, enchanting light emanating from the stones. "It's like the stones are alive," Henry whispered. "What do you plan to do with this knowledge?" Pierre replied, "We want to understand this power and use it for the good of the kingdom. Imagine what we could achieve with such a magical force." Together, the three friends continued their experiments, delving deeper into the mysteries of radioactivity. They discovered that different types of stones emitted different levels of this magical energy, and they worked tirelessly to understand its properties. One day, as they were working in the laboratory, Marie noticed something peculiar. She picked up a small glowing stone and held it close to her heart. "Pierre, Henri, I feel a connection to this stone. It's almost as if it has a story to tell," she said softly. Pierre and Henri exchanged curious glances. "What do you mean, Marie?" Henry asked. Marie smiled. "I believe this stone is telling us that there's more to discover, that our journey has just begun." And so, with renewed determination and a sense of adventure, Marie, Pierre, and Henry continued their quest to unlock the secrets of radioactivity, unaware of the incredible discoveries and challenges that lay ahead in the magical kingdom of science. Marie, Pierre, and Henry's discovery of radioactivity spread throughout the kingdom of science. Scholars and explorers from far and wide came to witness the magical glow of the stones and to learn from the brilliant trio. Their castle laboratory became a beacon of knowledge and innovation. One evening, as the sun set and the sky turned a deep shade of purple, a messenger arrived at the castle. He brought news from the King of Science himself. The king wishes to see the magical stones and learn about your discoveries, the messenger announced. He invites you to the Grand Palace to present your findings. Marie, Pierre, and Henri were thrilled. They gathered their notes, samples of the glowing stones, and their most fascinating experiments and set off for the palace the next morning. The journey was filled with excitement and anticipation, and they couldn't wait to share their knowledge with the king. Upon their arrival, the king greeted them with a warm smile. "Welcome, my dear scholars. I have heard tales of your remarkable work and am eager to learn more." Marie curtsied and said, "Your Majesty, we are honored to be here. We have discovered a magical force within these stones, which we have named radioactivity. It holds great power and potential." Pierre added, "We believe this force can be used for the benefit of the kingdom. It can help us understand the world in ways we never imagined." The king listened intently as Marie, Pierre, and Henri demonstrated their experiments. They showed how the stones could make objects glow, how they could measure the strength of the magical energy, and how different stones had different levels of radioactivity. The king was amazed. "This is truly extraordinary. But tell me, how can this magical force be used to help our people?" Henry stepped forward. "Your Majesty, we believe that radioactivity can be used in medicine to treat illnesses. We can also use it to generate energy and light, bringing warmth and brightness to every corner of the kingdom." The king's eyes sparkled with excitement. "You have discovered a treasure greater than any gold or jewel. I shall grant you all the resources you need to continue your research and to use this magic for the good of the kingdom." With the king's support, Marie, Pierre, and Henry's work flourished. They built new laboratories, invited more scholars to join their quest, and explored countless applications of radioactivity. One day, Marie made another groundbreaking discovery. "Pierre, Henry, look at this," she exclaimed, holding a piece of metal that had been exposed to the magical stones. "This metal has become incredibly powerful. I believe we can use it to create new tools and machines." Pierre examined the metal and nodded. "You're right, Marie. This could revolutionize the way we build and create. Imagine the possibilities." Henri added, "We must share this discovery with the king and the people. It will change our lives forever." As they continued their research, they discovered that radioactivity could be used to treat diseases, just as they had hoped. They developed new medicines and treatments, saving countless lives and bringing hope to those in need. One day, a young girl named Clara arrived at the castle with her mother. Clara had been very ill, and her mother had heard about the magical healing properties of the stones. "Please, can you help my daughter?" the mother pleaded. "She is very sick, and we have tried everything." Marie knelt beside Clara and smiled gently. "We will do everything we can to help her. Trust in the magic of the stones." Using their knowledge of radioactivity, Marie and her friends created a special treatment for Clara. Slowly but surely, Clara began to recover, and soon she was healthy and full of once more. "Thank you, thank you," Clara's mother cried, tears of joy streaming down her face. "You have given us a miracle." Marie hugged Clara tightly. "It is the power of science and magic working together. We are glad we could help." News of Clara's recovery spread throughout the kingdom, and people began to see radioactivity not as something mysterious and frightening, but as a force for good. Marie, Pierre, and Henri became heroes, and their work continued to bring light and hope to the kingdom of science. Years passed, and the kingdom thrived. The magical glow of the stones illuminated the way forward, guiding the people to a brighter future. And Marie, Pierre, and Henri knew that their journey, which had begun with a simple quest for knowledge, had transformed the world in ways they could never have imagined. The end.